Hello, is it me you're looking for? I know it fucking is, 'cause my content is the shit. I'm all you'll ever be watching, and maybe some Joe Rogan. Welcome back to ANN Animal Network News. Our top story this evening: a 72-year-old Karen got what Karens get when they do Karen-type shit. This particular Karen tempted the gods of nature at Yellowstone National Park. Karen, I'm not sure if that's her fucking name or not, I'm just assuming from the story, approached a bison multiple times to get that perfect selfie. Now, as a lion, I can tell you, these tasty critters can be sometimes moody. Karen found that shit out the hard way. She was gored several times by the pissy buffalo when she just couldn't let the photo op go. Karen was rushed to the hospital where they were able to save what little brains she had left. She was quoted as saying as she left the hospital, "That photo was fucking epic, bitches. Yeah, I'm Karen. That shit was awesome." Well, it's happened, everyone. Jeffrey Epstein's Little League recruiting agent has been arrested. Ghislaine Maxwell, yeah, the pedo recruiter has jizz in her name, was nabbed by the FBI in New Hampshire. She was quickly hustled into a cell that for sure had good cameras and plenty of guards that in no way will murder her or allow her to stab herself in the face 47 times. Now, a Deadpool of sorts has been circulating online on all social media platforms, with everyone betting on when and how the pedo bitch will off herself. Now, not that we at ANN condone this behavior, but I have July 23rd lunchroom shiv in the spleen. If I win, I'm gonna retire to an island. Anyone know if there's one for sale? Maybe with a matching airplane? That's funny. This next story is a doozy. I was late. Sorry. Iran issued an arrest warrant for American President Donald Trump and 30 others in the drone strike that blowed up General Qasim Soleimani. Iran, so sure of their righteousness, asked Interpol for help in apprehending the US president. Interpol was quoted as saying, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That was it. That's all they said. Probably so taken back by the audacity and stupidity of Iran that they were just like, "Fuck, what? You want... Seriously? Iran, just fuck off." Okay, this next story is just the bee's knees. I love it when shit stains get their comeuppance. An 88-year-old female owner of a liquor store in Nashville was robbed again. Now, anyone with a heart will sigh and say, "Oh, I hope they didn't hurt her too bad." And all I can tell you is, yeah, no, she's fine. Two shit stains walked into the store and started doing that, we're gonna rob and steal shit from you dance, where they start looking around and putting stuff up on the counter and, that stupid shit. Anyway, the 88-year-old owner had seen this many times. She took her late mother's .38 pistol, the cloth it was wrapped in, and slapped that shit on the counter like fucking Doc Holliday, hoping the shit stains would rethink their lives. They didn't. One lunged for her, but was too slow. She yanked the pistol up and shot him. Straight up gangsta style. The police caught the man who was shot at the hospital, but the other one is still at large. The man who they did catch confessed to the robbery, but later recanted his confession. The 88-year-old was charged with aggravated assault and released. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens to her. The shop owner isn't backing down, though. She says she hopes all the other shit stains in the neighborhood get a load of this story and get the message. Don't mess with the pistol-packing granny. You want your liquor, you gotta pay for the liquor. The liquor ain't free at my shop. If you want the liquor, you gotta pay me some money. Yeah. Okay, this next story fits perfectly into the narrative of the times. Racism, plain and simple. But does it? The story was from NBC News. Its title, Black Graduate Student, Target of Racist Rant While Walking in New York. If anyone read this and didn't know it was from NBC News, therefore slanted left, would suck in a breath and say, oh, no, not New York. That's the tolerant capital of the world, right? But you'd be wrong. The black graduate, also known as Kathleen Graves, has video of it and everything. She said she was just walking down the street with her headphones on and her BLM shirt, and this random white lady started screaming racist shit at her. Now, like most people, post Jesse Smollett, are leery of these types of stories. And we'll get to another one here in a minute. But this one is on record. It's recorded, so you have to believe her. But there's a twist. The white lady was clutching a case of Natty Light and had an open container, and her outfit just screamed homeless nutcase. Graves admitted the lady was probably mentally ill, but thinks that there should be some sort of repercussions anyway. So what do you think should happen to this obviously intoxicated homeless nutball? I mean, the worst thing you could do in her mind would be to snatch her Natty Light and run. She'd probably lose her shit, just jump into traffic or something. But the question remains, what should happen? Humans are a shitty species. This next thing is either going to be the baddest ass thing to ever happen in real life or a monumental clusterfuck of unprecedented size and scope. And if we're really, really lucky, both. A biker group of undetermined size is headed to Chaz, the autonomous zone. They're going to evict the squatters and give the city back to the people who live and work there. The biker group says they aren't going to break any laws, just remove the problem and clean up the mess that was created by these communists. Now, I don't know how easy this is going to be. Some are armed. Some of these shitstains have claimed the streets of their own. One man, a self-proclaimed rapper named Raz the Seaman. What, Bob? What? Oh, sorry, Raz Simone will probably put up a token resistance. But you know these types of people. They're cowards when anybody stands up to them. But no matter what, this whole thing should probably be a pretty good kick in the teeth. Good luck and Godspeed, patriots. The lefty mayor of Seattle, Jenny Durkin, had her home targeted by BLM protesters. Yeah, the mayor who just let CHOP happen was targeted by the same people who run CHOP. It was a chop shop. I know what you're thinking. CHOP is a stupid name, but it's light years ahead of Chaz, so you know what? Oh, that's not what you were thinking? You were thinking that these mental midgets don't care about anything but anarchy and destruction? You don't say. Well, little Jenny Capitulator found that shit out the hard way. Bet she rethinks her stance now. She'll have to sell her home, move, get guards, all because the movement she allowed didn't think she caved enough. When will these people learn? It's never enough. We get you, don't care if you're on our side, we'll get you, because that's what we do, we are shit stains. Shit stains. Twitter is going the extra mile for wokeness, saying that they are scouring their code for racially offensive language. For example, whitelist and blacklist will now be allow list and deny list. All the whiteboards in their meeting rooms will now be called oppressor boards, and the asphalt in the parking lot will now be called it's your white ass's fault. Here's the real scary part of this, though. They're putting together an algorithm that will scour code and websites with offensive words and suggest alternatives to others. Yep, they're going to tell other people what words are okay. This is simply Twitter shit. Okay, that's all we got for you this week. Please subscribe. Hit that like button. subscribe, and tap that little bell. Subscribe, and come back and see your favorite lion again. Peace.